Mic check 1 2. Yep, I think the mic level is good, and we are ready to go. So the live in 3 2 1. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, today is the 20th of December, the third last day of me streaming this year, unless something changes. Yep, so Friday is gonna be my last streaming day. Otherwise, let's keep on doing what we've been doing all along. Let's do a quick rundown, quick top-down analysis. Let's start from the monthly time frame. Wow, we are still pushing to the upwards, to the upside. Wow, this is like a whole another level of all-time high. That is like 1,000 more, right? Nothing to see on the monthly, so let's go to the weekly real quick. Previous week level is right there. This level here is a previous 4 hour from yesterday, right? So it's pretty much some more levels. On the weekly, again, there's not so much to look. We are bullish as well. So let's look at the daily real quick. This is the previous day high, the previous day low. I have this indicator that helps me with that. In case you want to know what indicator that is, it's called FX4 model, right? By FX4 living in 2 degrees. And it's a free indicator right there. Very nice. You can go in, and I only want to see the previous day high, low, and the EQ. So you can have your, from the style, you only need those 2 boxes. On the inputs, you can go in and put it exactly like it is over here. All right, and only have those 3 levels. Otherwise, it has quite a few functions. If I was to put those boxes, you can see something else in the table over here. And let's unhide that. It does something. You can extend your lines to the right, but I only take what I need, which is only those levels. There's another guy you can also go check out. He's called FX4 Living. He is, one thing I like about his style is he's very, what do I say, patient. It takes time to explain, his moves, and he has some live streams as well that you can go in and get a lot of gems from. Let's look at the daily. So this is the previous high and the low, previous day EQ. So this is that previous week high. So I can see the daily candle is now flipped to bearish. Okay. So where could we be going to? The next level I'm seeing on the daily time frame would be the previous day EQ, or work our way up to go back to that previous day high. So that's simple as it is. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, I think all those levels are like right there. These are levels from yesterday. We are kind of going down, right? So this candle here, this is the previous down candle before we saw this move up. That can be a level that we can add there. That would be a 4-hour order block right there, right? The open price of this down candle before we go up. So if we do come in close like anywhere below this 4-hour candle, then that kind of gives us a vibe that we might keep on going down. So on the 4-hour, this current 4-hour is pretty much very, very, very bearish. So now I'm thinking that I'll only be looking for buys, which is where again my strategy could be having an issue over there, because sometimes this is just a trend, the beginning of a trend, and it just wants to keep on going down. But we'll see how it goes, because overall we are in a bullish environment. And is this the top? I don't know. At some point I thought that was the top, then I thought this was the top, and this one and this one, blah blah. But the market just kept on going up. For the fact that US500 still hasn't reached its all-time high, that has me thinking that maybe, just maybe, it might need to get up there. This is a 5-minute fair value gap from yesterday, so it's good to have those levels on the chart. Let's keep on doing this US500 thing. If we do come and close above this level, then we can be seeing some support to keep on shooting up. So that's the only level that I've added today. I'm going to throw that in the 4-hour pool. And all these are levels from yesterday, so I'm gonna group all of them. Just in case we don't need them. Group 1, group 12. Why is that? What did I do? So this level is supposed to be in the 4-hour pool right here. Hey, okay. Too much view out here. Okay, there we go. That's the wrong level. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're done with the 4-hour. If we do keep on coming down, then we do have this low over here that I will mark. And then we do have this previous day half, yesterday's range, the half of it, and the top of that fair value gap right there on this 4-hour. So that is a level that we can see price reach to find some more support, right? And remember, we also have these levels with the previous weekly high and then this daily imbalance over here. So yeah, we can see some short moves. Maybe come and look for support here to keep on going up. So we have those levels marked out and we are ready for them. So we'll not be, don't get us by surprise. Now I like this right here. We do have an inverted fair value gap on this 1 hour high right there. And then we do have this 1 hour down candle where price is currently at right now. Would like to see what, you know, price will do at that 1 hour level, right? Currently we're getting some support. So on our way up, then we do have this zone over here, which is a 1 hour inverted fair value gap. So I'll do 1 hour, then just do I, or I'll do I inverted 1 hour fair value gap. I need that to be in blue. Yo, I think we're good. So if we keep on going down, we cross this low, we're probably gonna be coming to this 4 hour. We do have a gap over there, but that's well taken care of. Pull this up to 1 p.m. right there. So they're well visible on a smaller time frame, and I think we're good on that. Let's see this up candle before we shut down. We can also mark it, but that level right there kind of taking care of the business over there. So looking at the 30-minute time frame, we have a couple of gaps. Again, remember these gaps can mean that we do have some underlying momentum that's in the market right now, but the price doesn't really have to come back and fill them. It can come and fill them later, right? So right now it seems like we do have a bearish move. So from the 4 hour, from the daily, from the weekly, we can see this rejection, though the candle in its fullness is pretty much bullish, the monthly as well. From the daily as well, we're now seeing that we kind of have some bearish vibe. Let's go to the 15 minutes. Again, we do have a fair value gap right there, very attractive. No inefficiency up until right here. Looking at the 10 minutes, I don't use this time frame so much. Looking at the 10 minute, there's pretty much no inefficiency over here, unless we do have this if this one is left open. Let's go to the 5 minute. This is kind of where I draw my these time frames. I'm going to mark this one, and I think this was marked from yesterday right there. We're going to use those same levels, US500. Boom. So I put them instead of having like a shaded box, I just removed the background and beefed up the borders. We do have a 4 hour low right there, so I'll do this as a previous day 4 hour low. Then we have this here and here, right? So let's see how that goes. Now looking up, we do have this 5 minute here. I'm going to mark that. There we go. And there is a little bit of 5 minute volume imbalance over there. I'll just have 2 lines. It's too tiny though, but doesn't hurt. And then we have this unfinished one over here right there. That is unfinished. Originally it was from here to here, but we kind of went into it. So when I have it as U5, it lets me know that price visited that fair value gap. This one is untouched, right? So I think we're good. And I think, look at where we are finding support, right? This is why I like to mark these zones right there. So we crossed it, and then we're kind of using it as resistance now. And maybe we can see these levels, which are pretty much, too sweet. I think we'll see those run. right there. So at the cross of this low, you can have an entry there, and your stop loss can just be above that 5-minute gap, maybe just above a little bit, and then see if we can run all this. That would be a 1:1, and see if we can come and hit that previous day EQ. That right there can give you 2.64, but that is not in my rules. So when we start getting rogue and we're not worried so much with our capital, then we can freely take such setups. For now, I am on the careful side of things. Now pull up the 4-hour thing just to see where we are. So looking at things, I should only be looking for buys, but then again, we have to be careful because from the 4-hour, from the daily time frame, we are bearish, or rather the candles are red, but overall we're still we're still bullish. This is that thing that I mentioned yesterday. When I start spending more time in front of my charts, this is something that I want to start looking at. Let me show you where this first 4-hour, because these are 4-hour ranges, we kind of see some consolidation over there, and then this is usually the fake move, and then now the third bit of it is where you see your expansion. And then when coming down, we do expect the market to come to at least 3/4 of this of the distribution, but in this case we are going down. So this is that setup that I was talking about, right, where that low could have been your entry and your stop loss just kind of above this fair value gap here. Maybe you can have it up a little bit and then aim for a partial at this low, and then the ultimate place would be the previous day EQ just right there, or even into this pool. So that is pretty much something I was expecting. Now I'm still gonna be following my rules, so from now I'm just looking for buys, as I'm still taking more and more data. In the meantime, I'll just stick to plan. We do have another 5-minute situation over there, a few minutes to 10 to 12. In Bra, we are leaving a lot of gaps, meaning kind of shows the momentum to go down is too much, and this is where that indicator now can be of help, right? Because here indicators have already lined up and you could be in this trade, but then again, it's easy and very easy to see price after it has formed, right? So I think we're good on this one. Now we just head on over to, do I need to mark this? Yeah, this is gonna be an important level, so let me just mark that as a previous 4-hour low. I'm gonna do like 2 previous 4-hour low. Just let me know that, yo, this is the latest 4-hour low right there, and I think we have enough. Oh, that setup would have been nice, right? Ooh wee, and we're just about to hit that previous day EQ. Nice. Okay, that would have been a straight 2/6:4 in 5-10 minutes from setting up this trade. Actually in 10 minutes. No, yeah. So my stop just above this candle, that would make sense, and then I'll take a partial here at 1:1 at least. Let's see if we can get right there. We're currently looking at 2.7. Wow, that is nice. Now let's go down to the 1 minute and I pull up my 30-minute ranges right there. Too many markings on my chart right now. My gosh. It's all good anyway. So right now I'm only looking for buys, right? So waiting for the 12th range to close. We'll see how this goes. We are now at the previous day EQ. I don't know if I can beef up those levels. Pretty much look the same as anybody else. Let me see. Previous day style, dashed, dotted. No, this is from yesterday. Oh, yeah. Solid. It's okay. I'll just have them dashed. And there's no provision to have them a little bit big, but it's all good anyway. So this is the previous day EQ right there, previous day high and the previous day low. So we've completely closed this 5 minute here, right? So I'm just gonna get rid of it because we just traded down. Now we are currently at the half of this 4-hour range and we are still spooling to the downside. Ooh. Jehovah. Coming from the premium level, though I don't see my entry, and bruh, look at that. Whew. What in the world is going on? Do we have news for some reason? Nope. There was news at 7 a.m. How about like any news? Any? Nope. Nothing. USD. So it's just price doing its thing. And this is that other 5 minute whatever that we've completely closed. So I can just have those there. So these are my high time frame levels, so I don't have to keep on going to the high time frame. But the 5 minute, we do have a fair value gap here. And we are working our way up. I wonder what these guys have done. Ooh, wait. Okay, so why do I think this is a fake, man? Just prompting people, yo, now that's it. This is now the turn in the market. I do not trust that drop. But man, anybody who sold up here, you are in the money. So all these levels now have been traded through. We don't need them, but they can come back here and find some support. So let me just have them there. What else do I need to do? Let me draw up the 4-hour whatever ranges, and then we'll be done with this thing in terms of analysis. We just now look for setups. So 12 is like what, 5 minutes away. 12. Yo, wrong one. So will we finally get a win today after 2 weeks and 2 days of losing? Wait, I mean, there's a week where, the last 2 weeks I had 2 winning days, so let's say 10 days of a losing streak. Okay, so that's over and done with. We are deep discount. Ooh, yes. So what just happened? Let me finish drawing this real quick, y'all. How about we just do this? Still have some time, right? I'm sure there's an indicator out there, and I think FX4 has one, but I don't think it's free. Where you can have, I think, previous ranges show up, and you can specify up to like how many you want. Wow, look at that drop. Ooh, wee, Jesus. So this is, whew. So these are 4 days, right? So in just from 11 a.m. it's not even 1 hour, and we've seen a drop that has kind of negated like 2 days worth of the market going up. In just 1 hour, market drops down. So what do you think they're doing? I think they're taking people's stop loss. Anybody going long and they're moving their stops, to ride the wave. They're now being attacked, right? I don't think this is the top. I think we will resume the up move later, or that could be the reverse, Ooh, we just so many 5-minute gaps. I'm not gonna draw them unless so this one is back below its all-time high level, and this one is heading there. So now at this point I am still looking for buys, right? So let's see what happens when they hit this daily fair value gap here, which would be this level here, which is at the open price of yesterday's candle right there. Now looking at this, if tomorrow the next candle for if we do have a high and a high, let me get rid of this. If we do have a high and a high and a higher low, where the next candle kind of prints like this, then we can confirm that we can have some sustainable shorts now. If the fourth day the candle also is a bearish candle, then now we kind of show from now on maybe we can see some sustainable shorts, and this maybe could be the end of this bullish move until they come and correct some of the areas. Pretty much I think this down candle on the daily, this down candles here before we short up, is where we can see us come back down to, maybe before we resume going up. But if the next candle is bullish and kind of closes above like somewhere here, then we can see a continuation, or we can just start to see some consolidation, which would be nice for my strategy. Okay, so my entry is now going to be, because at that high right there is my entry. We do have so many levels, man. But we can see if we can work our way up back to this consolidation over here. That would be like a 3:4 situation over there, and I'm going to get in on that trade by stop risking 1%. The stop loss is 42.58, and let's see how this goes. Boom. So my entry is at this high and my stop loss is at this low. Would have been better, this is what I was going to say, if we can come in deep into this daily into this zone over here and then shoot up. But we are just about to get to yesterday's low, which is another high probability level that we can see price come and take that low. So if we do cross that low, then we can see if we can model a trade from there. For now, I think I'm good with that swing high just right there. Well, in the meantime, let's see. So now my stop loss is supposed to be where price is at. Have all those levels covered. Man, this is quite a drop. I don't even know where they're heading to. We do have some 4-hour lows right here, right there, and right there that we can see price take. Now this is the advantage of having what, okay, I have that set up. So let's head on over to yesterday's thing that we were looking at. Now this right here will be an entry. So at 11:20 I would have taken that shot if if I was trading this what, if I was trading this strategy, right? So for a sell, you wait for 9 and 36 to come below the 200, and of course price is going to be down here, and then at the retest of 200 you wait for price to come below the 9 EMA, right? And they are all lined up perfectly. 9 has to be below 36 and 36 has to be below 200, and there you have your 200 test. So when this one closes, actually let's see, let me show you how, what I mean. So right here I'd be because this is where we crossed and this is where we are retesting 200, so I'd be waiting for 9 to go above 36 so I can buy, but that never happened. 9 crossed 200, and then we see 36 has crossed 200. So now I'll be waiting for price to retest the 200, and then when price aligns again, so no trade, and right there now we're retesting 200. All I want to see is now us cross down, right? And boom, we just closed below 9. 36 is well below 200, that 9 is below 36, so that lines up for an entry. So you can wait for some more confirmation, right? But that right there is what an entry would be like. Make sure once you hit like 2% loss, stop for the day, because we can see price keep on, you know, consolidating in here, and that can quickly take you out. Otherwise that would have been quite a good win, and maybe I would have waited for, you know, for me to see kind of a beefed up entry. So maybe I would have done something like instead of just entering on one of these candles, I would wait for like a swing low to happen, kind of like this one, and then have my sell stop down there and my stop loss up here. There's a fair value gap right there. I mean, if you want to combine that with fair value gaps, you know, just make sure you're in the trade, because sometimes those fair value gaps are just left open. And for me, I would never take anything less than 1:3. So that would have been a good win for the day. But anyway, also has its ups and downs. So let's go back to this side, and we are still going down. So man, is this me now again trying to fight, you know, a train that is moving downwards, right? Maybe. So we've taken out that previous day low. We don't have any swing high up until here. So let's look at the 5 minute. We do have another fair value gap over here, and of course we are going to mark it. What is this? Oh, this was those candle examples I was showing. Bruh, we have traded below this, so are we likely to go up? So today is Wednesday. If tomorrow, Thursday, we do have a high and a high low, then Friday there's a higher probability that we can see us now with a good sustainable short. Can still happen today anyway. So the other high time frame level would be this daily volume imbalance over here, where I think we are most likely to go to. In the meantime, we do have a swing high over here that I'll now use as my entry when this one closes bullish. We have to be careful though. We are now below that daily imbalance. And I'm thinking that, where is that level? Not much. I mean, it is marked. Let me bring it forward a little bit. Go to the 1 hour. Bring it where others are. So now we can see that nicely. This fair value gap, we can use it to take a short, because I think, instead of fighting this, whatever, we can just get in sync with it. Then we can have a stop loss just up here. See if we can get a trade to here. Nope, it won't wait. So, but then again, as per my rules, that's supposed to be an entry to go up. So we don't have a trade anymore. At least not for now. Wow, guys, we are dropping like it's hot. Open, went up, and now we're just breaking down. Okay, we're now at that daily volume imbalance. Will it hold? And I see that we have completely closed it. Wow. Daily. Yep, we have completely, traded to the downside completely. Maybe just a little bit. No, we've completely closed it. So my entry will still be up here. But if they do form like a swing high, I think I'll see if I can go in. And we do have a fair value gap here, 5 minutes, depending on how this will close. Now, is that enough we've taken some liquidities on this move to the downside. So let's see what they will do. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Oh wow, that was fast. I should have left that thing open. I think it's kind of late because that's supposed to be my entry. Buy, risking 1%. The stop loss is 73.60. Man, that is a big one. 73.60, risking 1%, and I think I want to do a buy limit. Let's go. So if it comes back to this level, then I'll take that buy. Otherwise, I'm supposed to be in with a buy stop right there. I was moving around to oh wow. I'll put my buy limit at the half of this zone. Let me pull out this trading extend lines. We are late. Okay, we're in the 1%. My stop loss pretty much should be just below that zone over there. So we're risking 0.92, and I can add the other 0.8% here. Let me model that real quick so I can have a full percent laying in there. Mm-hmm. 0.8, not 10.8. The stop loss is 92.04. Buy, stop, boom, shakalaka. We should now, looking at the 5 minute. This is a 5 minute fair value gap over there. Man, my chart today is marked like crazy, so well, this is too many drawings, but just bear with me. All those are levels. Wow. So we do have an inverted fair value gap here. So let's see if that will hold, if that is crossed. And actually we do have a fair value gap anyway. We can focus on that. I'll just include both of them. So we do have a fair value gap and an inverted over there. This is on the 1 minute. So let's see. So before that used to be my entry. So that right there would be my entry. But now I prefer buy stops. Just in case we break above the high, we never come back to that fair value gap. So what you can get with that is a higher RR. For example, right now my entry is kind of here. To this level, that would be 1:2. But if I use that fair value gap, that would be like double 4:1. For now, let's see. We are currently in this trade, and I think it's kind of risky because, man, we had that push to the downside. That was kind of harsh. So that's how the setup so far looks like. This is a daily volume imbalance right there that they completely closed. And this right here is the last line of defense. That right there, which would be a 1 minute bullish order block. If we close below it, then it's a low probability trade. It's now at 12:15. If this one fails, we can look for something else at 12:30 at half the risk. Let's go look at the other whatever. Let's see how it looks like. So the good thing about this is you kind of join the trade after the momentum has started, right? So for example, the good thing about the other system is I can get in on reversals easily, but with these indicators, getting into a reversal, I mean, it's kind of a no-no. Right now, we're only looking for sales, right? But then again, logically, we can see this MAs, retested, right? So if I do get in on a buy, then pretty much if I want to combine those two, then I can look to take my TP once we hit that 200. Either I'm looking for 1:3, 1:2, and then when price, if it's gonna come up, then you do expect some resistance once we hit that 200 right there, if we will get to that spot. But looking back, we did get some. This is from yesterday, right? So we crossed the 200 over here. We didn't quite touch the 200, so that would be, I don't know if you would trust that, but we never touched the 200 up until this area. The MAs didn't go above, so the setup is still valid. So once we trade down, your entry is right at this candle, or the candle where 9 crosses 200. Well, for sure it's this one. So your entry would be at that candle and your stop above the 200, or some logical swing high that you trust. I think having it at the 200 is kind of safe a little bit, and that will be your trade right there. This is actually a very solid setup. Let me see. Ooh, we are in the money. Yo, how do I take this down? Like that. Okay. Oh, just went down on me again. So, yep. Okay, let's go back to. Oh. So they got us in on the other entry. So the main whatever is up here. We can still have the original entry down there. So we're now in fully 1%, 1.73. Why? Oh, I did 0.8% instead of 0.08. That's all good. So we're risking like 1 point something, 1.72. It's okay. Now looking for targets. It would be nice if we come and close on a 5-minute basis. If we close above this 5-minute fair value gap here, and then we can see if we can take partials from this pool. But then I'm thinking that we can be heading up to this consolidation here. So looking at my trade management, my original entry should have been at that swing high. So you have your stop, where you have your stop loss at the latest swing low, or whatever swing low that you used to your entry. So once we get to 1:1, which is right there, you want to reduce your risk by half, right? Once you get to 1.5, you want to break even. And then 1:2, which is, wow, just at that 5-minute fair value gap, then you want to take, now what? You want to take 80-90% off. In this case, I will take, let me just take 90% off because I'm quite risking a lot. So we'll do a buy, create a new order because I want to do a buy stop. The good thing with the buy stop is, no, let's just do a buy limit. Let me do a buy stop actually. No, a sell stop. So it will either take me out there or a better price. Let's do a sell stop today. So let's do a sell stop of what will be 80% of 90. Let's do that math. 0.8 of 90 will be 72 units. And just make sure you're doing what's right. Sell stop. It won't let me put a sell stop, so let's just do a sell limit. How comes? Is this supposed to be it can be a buy stop? Okay, let's do a sell limit. Sell limit of what we are buying, 72 units. So I have my partial TP over there, taking out 80%. So let's see how this baby decides to work with us today. I think we are going to be coming back to see where we have this consolidation over here. I think that is where we can walk up to. Now we still have this zone over here. So right at that high is where I have this consolidation here. Now let's go to the 5-minute kind of. I am suspecting this zone here if we do keep on going up. Remember, we do have that 5-minute situation over here. If we do close above it, then there's some good indication that we can shift back up. Let's go to the 5-minute. I think this zone, I'm trying to see where we do have a week. 15 minutes, nothing. 30 minutes, nothing. 1 hour. So this low here is where we can also see price come and retest, which we do have a level there. It's the which is the previous 4-hour low, the second one. So let's see how that goes. So in the meantime, I think we can use this range here to take another partial, because this is what I would call a breaker. The last down candle before it went up, when price came, we should have found some support, but we just broke through it. So it's logical to see price come up to this zone over here, then get some resistance. But on a 5-minute basis, then I think up here where all this move began is where we can come back to. Remember that we're still bullish overall, and this this stands the kind of look suspicious to me. That run right there could be just something to take out anybody who's buying all this. Oh, that is too much. Let me get rid of that. Anybody like buying here, they're moving their stops. Anyway, we'll see. On a high time frame basis, we did get to, let's go to the daily, let you see. We did get to this volume imbalance. That's why I marked those levels, and you can see where we turned from. And then we did have this daily fair value gap over here. So, yep. Now let's see if we can hit our targets, right? My entry for this trade was where? Let me have that execution. The first one, which is the main one, was, I think, where I do maybe a little bit up here. No, I did a buy limit, so it's above this high. I think that's where I had the buy limit. Yep. So we'll be taking a partial at 1.98. I'm trying to see what I can remove from these charts because it looks so busy. Maybe move this. So this 5 minute, actually, let me get rid of some of those 5 minute situations. It's okay, we can stay. We're back to drawdown, yo. Brah. Price is messing with me. Okay, I mean, we do have like some defenses here, and it's now going to, let's see how it works. Yo, we can have an imaginary box between this gap here, right there. Price is going in the opposite direction. Yo, wrong side. Should be the other way. Okay, it found some support here earlier. Let's see if we can do it one more time. If we do come and close, especially below this swing low, then this is a low probability setup. If we come and cross this high, then it's back to a high probability setup. Well, it will become a high probability setup. Now these guys are diving downwards as well, so yeah. Look at that down candle, the open price. See how it offered support over there? So the next thing that we would like to see is us, even if we're gonna trade above that high, or just close above the open price of this up candle before we saw this decline. So until then, we are dangerous grounds. Look at those two lows over there, too close to each other. Relative equal lows over there. I mean, we can still go up and then they'll come random later. But that right there is not so good. Too many levels. Let me get rid of that. And then we have this fair value gap here, this gap. If we can close above it, that would be nice. Yo, it's now going to 12, a few minutes to 12:30. Okay, looking at this, guys, if we do close above this high, you know, that would be nice. That would be fresh. Those 5 minute fair value gaps. So these are from a long time ago. I mean, it would be nice to see how price will react when it gets back to that spot. Okay, we are entering some dangerous grounds. We're just about to cross back down to the 300,000s. December is on another level. Okay, so this candle closes in the next 4 seconds, and now we are in a low probability setup. So the stop loss is just right there to do its job. So we'll be losing though quite a lot, 1.75%. Wow, December's show me some dust. Yo, that low is likely to be taken. So, I mean, this low right here. So, it's good bye-bye to this setup. So, where are they heading to, if I would ask this? It's now 12:30. I'll give it one more shot. Buying something that looks to be going down. Yeah, there's no way they can get here and not take that swing low. 1.79%. There we go. 399. I thought I was gonna lose 7,000. So let me take a quick look at this other side just to see what happened. Or sort of a retest of that 36. I'm sure if it was 21 indicators, my guy. You know how to use these things, you can. Okay. Make some good moolah right there. Line break. Okay, we'll give it one more shot. Let's go back. One more shot. Let's wait for this range to close. Okay, let's get rid of this and get rid of those executions. Okay, so I have to see price come and take this low and then go back in. Now, are we likely to see that? Oh, so this one is not gonna work. That one, oh, actually, wait a minute. In case I do the journaling, what did I delete? Let's hide them instead of delete them. For journaling purposes, right? We do have a situation here, this whatever. Okay, let's do some cleaning. This 5 minute has been, they went up and down, so that area is balanced, so that is irrelevant. I like how we have equal highs here at the high of that whatever. They have this candle, so okay, the other level that we could be going towards will be the low of this old daily low over here. So let me just have it right there. Oh no, I'm just gonna do all day. No, all daily low. You know what that is. And then we do have a situation, another daily volume imbalance over here. My bad. And then we have this 5-minute situation here from a long time ago. Right there. Bruh, we are diving downwards. Whew. Okay, I'll give it one more shot. So we've traded below and we've touched that zone over there. So right now my entry is going to be up here. So my stop loss just right there. Okay, we'll model that once we start coming up here. In the meantime, I think, see how we have a 1-minute fair value gap in conjunction with that daily get over here. Now this is what I'm gonna do, guys. If they do come here and then bounce and come towards this low, I'm gonna take a sell and just join in on this movement to see if we can take this all daily low and maybe come into this daily volume imbalance over here. In the meantime, I'll still have my entry at that high, at that swing high. My stop loss is going to be way down here. So let's see how that works. I'm gonna have 2 entries in here. Let me first start with y'all. Let's do that short entry first. Why would I like my stop loss above this candle? And I think I'm late. Trade, create a new order. Stop loss. Now this is me kind of running away from my whatever. Let's do a 0.5% risk. And then let's do market, sell, and let's go. So I'm in that sell. My stop loss is up here. I think we are more likely gonna be getting to this old daily low, which I don't know. The low of this candle, right? And then ultimately to this daily. We're now on the daily time frame. Ultimately to this daily volume imbalance over here. Now, if that doesn't work, then I'll just have a buy. So let's just do this. I think this is the one that we entered with. Otherwise, my buy signal is up right here to see if we can go up. Now, should I do it? My stop loss, I can just have it at this fair value gap right there. But let me just have it above the candle that has that fair value gap. these two equal candles right here is something to watch out for. Now, this high is supposed to be my buy entry, so oh my gosh. Let me do it on another provider, right? So let's do it on capital.com. That high is my buy. Now this right here is not trading. Oh, trade, buy, stop. That stop loss is 326. What am I doing? Risking 0.5%. Boom, boom, boom. Buy stop. And my TP is going to be way up there. I think my buy stop should be at least over here, where I have the stop loss of the other entry, honestly speaking. 0.5. That would make more. What? So then that means I can do the same thing here. So my final TP, I can just have it right there. And then I can have, but I already know where to put the stop loss though. At this low. Everything is looking bearish, right? So everything is just looking like it wants to keep on going down. Otherwise, my plan says that swing high is your entry to go up. So what I have is on the other provider right here, I have a buy stop. Where do I have the buy stop in the first place? The buy stop is on that high right there. My buy stop is at this high right here. Right here. So if this is not me doing so many things, my entry is supposed to be at that high and my stop right there. So let's just have that as a hypothetical entry, and 1:2 would be somewhere right there. But so this one is about to be taken out and seems like this one is about to be tugged in. Honestly, I want to hold up until this consolidation over here. No, on the 5 minute right here. Will we get up there? I don't know. Maybe that could be main B. But if we do cross this high, then there's a high probability that we are in a bullish stage for now, at least, which would be this high right here and this high right here on US500. The other thing I can do is have the same setup that I have on this side here, so we can, it's too late. So that one has been taken out. Wow. Woo, 0.5 gone with the wind. Yo, my entry is so far. Should have been where my, well, it's okay. That's where the other logical high is at. So I think that's a good entry, honestly. So let me see if I can have this thing right here real quick. Stop loss entry right there, and the stop. Look at these levels here, too close to each other, so not so good. $64.84 is a stop loss. 6484, 0.5%. I think if I lose this, that will be a total of 2.5% loss for the day. So what we're gonna do is, on this one, I'm going to close that because I have it modeled on this other side. It's now 12 something, just about to 12:44, a minute to 12:45. Oh, daily lows just okay. So this setup didn't work. Hide that. Now the actual entry is supposed to be on this high. I don't know why I fear it. Just have it there. If we lose, my guy. Like how they entered into that 1 minute gap over there. So let me get rid of this one. I feel like this one would have been a better entry, honestly, but let's see where we filled. Our original entry should be above that swing high right there. So let's see what price they will give us. This is suspicious. Those two candles are just too close to each other. See this right here? Doesn't mean that it can still work out. They just can leave it like that to come grab it later. So anybody who took a short from up here, their stop loss is probably above this high. Above this high right here is probably where anybody going short is protecting their short position at. So that right there will be a good place to take a partial. So we're back above this daily thing over here. Let me get rid of that so we can focus on this daily volume imbalance. So the daily candle looks like this. Let me see where. Ooh, it is bearish. Open, fake move, and then look at all that distribution to the downside. Beautiful. So could this be the low of the day? We don't know. We'll find out in a few. Now this swing low is taken, then again, we do have some equal low highs over there. Okay, let me just get rid of those. Now we just wait. Okay, let me look at the 5 minute real quick. Oh, look at this, guys. We do have a 5 minute situation here. I don't like to see these 5 minute gaps just near my entry. I prefer they're like way up here, kind of like how we have this one. It would be a nice place to take something off. So it seems like we are currently working this 5 minute down candle over there. It's creating, it's offering some support. So we don't want to see price close below half of it. You know, that would be extra nice. And now we are going below half of it. Let me just mark it. So the half of it is pretty much at that 5 minute thing over there. Propulsion or the block. Today I've done a lot of drawings. Now what do I call this? It's a 5 bullish or the block. Okay. EQ level. So anybody using that 5 minute order block as your buy, so they are in this trade as we speak. The stop loss just below that low, and we are about to get tugged in. So let's see if they'll give us a good price. Oh my gosh, did you see that gap up? So that was the best price that they gave us. So our entry is now up here. I like to see such things when, you know, if I'm buying, I want to see price gapping up, and preferably if they don't close those gaps, just leave them open. In this case, remember we had that 5 minute fair value gap just right there. So let's see, and we're now remaining below it. Bruh. Yo, it's now a few minutes to 10 to 1 p.m. So anytime from now, we should see that volatility kick in. The way we are trading downwards, then it's not so good. And then, so we do have, as long as we can stay above this level, if we stay above it, that would be nice. But our last line of defense will be this. Actually, let's say this one, but that's too far. That's too late over here. So we can have this one, that level, the open price of this down candle as our last line of defense. If we close below it, then this is a very low probability setup. Now, see what I was talking about? I don't like to see those 5 minute fair value gaps just near my entry. So that would have been like something to invalidate this setup. I mean, price can still, rush above that zone. Uh, Again, remember how we have these equal lows over here. In the meantime, let's see if our line of defenses can hold us. In the meantime, we are in danger. This is more than 50% drawdown. Actually, this is now 75% of drawdown. Ooh. Yeah. 49 seconds to the closure of this candle. If that volatility kicks in, a high probability, even if it's poised to go high, they'll take this fast and then turn around. So boom, stop loss hit. My gosh, what a December. Damn. Ooh. Damn. Okay, am I willing to take another setup? Nope, done for the day. How much have we lost? Let me see today. In percentage wise, I think I've done like 2.5% loss for the day. Today is the 20th, so we've done 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,000 divided by 400. Now look at this thing now, wants to go up. Hey, my God. Low, lower, low, low, higher, low, low, equal lows right here. Okay, let's get rid of this. Maybe just hide them for journaling purposes later. Hide this one completely closed. Oh, so let me move it to the side. This one just still hide. Last line of defense, you didn't do nothing for us. Get out of here. Anyway, these equal lows have been run again. So that was a red flag. A very, very, very big one. Big loss each entry. Yeah. So did you sell or what did you do? Sharmar Ki Abi Dizrak. Thank you for your comments, sir. I appreciate. Big loss. I don't think so because the account it's a paper trading account just before I start, and it was at 400k. So if you do the math, it's not a big loss in the context of the actual balance. So I was doing 1% and 0.5% risk. So I think I've lost like let me do that math. I'm just gonna do like a big number from today's the 26, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that would be like what 12,000. So 11,200. So where did we start? At 405. So we'll say 11,200 divided by 405, 908 times 100. That will be 2.75%. So we can say a 3% loss. That's totally fine. So we're working again to this daily volume imbalance here. See, notice how like this thing, it's like a tug of war, man. Like, just have to, you know, just have your psychology in check and just know that losses are inevitable, right? And this is actually good trading, good training, right? So keep your head up and keep on doing your best. Price will still do what it wants to do. So this is actually just me fighting, you know, what do I say? Like, we are, like, evidently, this is what I'm trying to fight by buying. So that is actually not so good, but we are not getting like any form of sustainable retracements, right? Because I do believe that was a logical area to kind of retrace a little bit, at least give us 1:2, but nope. Let me go to this other thing over here. So we did retest that 36, came down and we shot to the downside. That entry would have been fire right there. That is a straight 1:2, and we talked about this yesterday. I'm just not sure if I would want to switch to trading MAs. Could be an ego thing because I want to be a price action guy, but this right here is quite something. And this is on the 1 minute. Like, you can see signals everywhere. I mean, on such days you're gonna be kicked. Just make sure, as I said earlier, is if you do more than a 2% loss or whatever you think is enough for you to lose in a day, just stop, because when it's choppy it will kick your butt. But just looking at this, there's a couple of entries. Such a thing, it can leave you, because if you're really waiting for a retest, it did happen here, and then that was your entry, loss, stop. That would have been an entry depending on how much you want. Stop loss at the 200 gave you like 1:2.5. So if you're doing 1:3, that would have been a loss. At least that should have taken you out on breaking. Anyway, you get the point. It's a good strategy as well, but also has its issues. So let's go back to my guy here. What time is it? It's now 1 p.m. and I think I'm done for the day. Have to go now. Write those losses down, journal them, take a picture just to see how it looked like, round and about, and we are still diving down. So we did get to that on the daily time frame. We did get to that old daily low and that fair value gap, and I think I was situated to take that short, which was kind of somewhere here, but took me out on that stop loss, right? Took me out on a stop, and then I tried to buy and it took me out again. That is why I just like to stick with my bias. Anyway, I think I'll end the stream here, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and we can see if we can break that. It's now 2 weeks 2 weeks, 3 days losing streak. Feels like I'm in a boot camp. I've never had such a long losing streak. But then again, what in the world is going on? Oh, I'm recording myself. Interesting. But then again, in those 2 weeks, if I was to put a total of how much I've lost, it would be 8%, 9%, and 2.5, 9, 10. So 11.5% total loss, which I think is not bad, right? In 2 weeks. I don't know. I think that is not too bad. That right there is enough for you to get into a psychology break and just decide to ban your whole account by taking a big whatever. So we're still hanging in there. So 11.5%, that would be like 5 to 6 trades of 1:2. If it's 1:3, that would be like what, 4 trades. So let's see. So 2 more days of me live streaming my trades this year. Then I'll take a break on Friday, and I think after that the market is pretty much also gonna be kind of on the low as well, right? And then we can meet again next year. So in the meantime, 2 more days to go, and we'll see if our 2 weeks losing streak can break. Mr. Sharmarki Abdirizak. Yeah, I'm saying Mr. It could be a lady actually. I don't know, but Mr. Sharmarki Abdirizak said big loss each entry. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. And we are still going down. Woo. Anyway, I'm out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. PST. Trader Mawera, and I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Remember to work on your skills, and they will take you before kings. So it will be fun to see us go back above this drawdown. I mean, it's happened in the lifeline of this account. There's a time where I also started taking some. Look at this time. This was in October. Loss. Then we go back to it again. Another losing streak in November. Loss. Go back to it. I was doing some crazy things here. Loss. And then again, was there another losing streak? Not really. And now, again, another losing streak in October as well. And then, oh boy. And then now we kind of in one right now. So will we get out of this like we've done in the past? We will see. Otherwise, our account high was at 446 right here on the 6th of this month of December. So we've lost like 50k, right? 46,494. What would that be? That's like around 50k. What would 50k be? Something. So 50k, I think we can calculate how much we've lost if we use the beginning balance, right? If we use the beginning balance, we can see. So let's say 50k divided by 446, so we can see how much in percentage. I believe that's the best formula to use, right? Ooh, 11%. So my math was right. Like how much in whatever we've seen the account go down. So that's okay. That's okay. $446,000. No. 50k. 50k divided by 446. That will be times 10 times 100, my guy. 11.2%. So 11-12%. I think that's fair. I think that's okay. Our risk management is quite fine. So once we get a good trade, it should be easy to get that money back. In the meantime, man, my strategy is just not working in this season because I'm a reversal guy. In November, my guys, I've said so many times, these entries are just, it would rather just go to 1:2, 1:3, and then keep on going down with the trend. But right now, man, no retracements whatsoever, at least during the time that I come to trade. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow, and we'll see if we can get back to that account high. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I think yesterday I said something about coming up with a trading plan to trade this MS. Oh, I don't know, but every time the market is trending, MS indicators, they tend to do so good. So I don't know, but if you want to see like how to use it, yesterday's live stream I did outline what you wait for all these to the two MAs to cross below the 200, and then wait for price to come back and retest the 200, and then when it crosses down and the MAs are lined up 936 200, take your trade. Stop loss just at the 200. If you lose, take like 3 losses, just that's it. If you don't want to stop for the day, just stop trading for that session. Like wait for the other hour to open or whatever is logical to you. I don't like this because when it starts ranging and then I don't know. Anyway, I'll look for a way to make it more like easy for any beginner to use it, right? Let me see if I can do that today, and then I can present it to you tomorrow, and then in the weekend you can go and back test the thing for yourself. Otherwise, for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining in, and God bless you all. And Trader Moreira, and I'm out.